Jeff Lonowski is a senior product specialist and homeowner at Leisureland Estates. He's the one that's encouraging all of the normal-sized people to live the life that he lives. He sort of has the fanciest tract house. The design one opens up in the middle, and you can show off all of the amazingness that people can take on when they downsize. I think the allure to downsizing is that with a small amount of money, you can really live like a king or queen. You can have an amazing house. You can be covered in diamonds. You can eat like royalty because you're only consuming so much stuff that's very, very small amounts. My wife Laura is in the bathtub. So the big giant mansion that we're showing off splits in the middle and opens up, and she's up in the bathroom in the tub drinking a glass of champagne. And we have a relatively scripted conversation about our relationship. It's very kind of Lucy and Desi, and I'm doing awkward infomercial acting. So she says, "Jeff, why do you keep interrupting me like this?" And I say, "I'm sorry, Laura. I was only telling my friends about..." So it's all that kind of, in 20, 30, 40 years, no one could ever afford a house like this. So it's not the best acting that I've ever done. I don't know that it's the most refined acting that I've ever done, but it serves its purpose. I'm just a massive fan of Alexander Payne's. His work is uniformly great, weird, emotional, relatable. And this is the first movie that he's ever done that takes that kind of story that he's filmed in the past about a person and what they're going through emotionally and put it on a giant visual CG vis effects scale. I think the story has an interesting real world question. And the question when I was reading it was really, at what point do you make some sort of big decision that you can't go back on? Because downsizing would be super valid if you could then upsize, if you could try it and it didn't work, and then you say, okay, I've changed my mind, I want to go back, but you can't make those decisions, right? So a lot of people find themselves in situations where they're in dire straits financially or emotionally need a whole change of their life. But at what point do you take that step? And what are the ramifications? And I think this movie handles those questions really well.